I'm between Garstard and Shore in Wiltshire, near Melksham. And I'm looking for the middle part of the Wansdyke. Now, we've established that historically the Wansdyke, which is a medieval word, early medieval word, across not just the east but west part of the Wansdyke, the middle part was also called the Wansdyke. Now we can establish that historically through documents. So regardless of whether the middle part has the same typology as the rest of the Wansdyke, in the medieval heart in the medieval brain it was known as the Wansdyke, and for me that's all I need to know. It tells me nothing about how it was used in the post 400, but it does tell me how to classify it as historically. Now what I want to do, now I can do all of that with documents, with maps and various other written material, but the reason I'm out here today is to see if there's any trace of it as whether it is any trace of it as being a Roman road. We can see from the map and the satellite photographs it is a straight boundary of hedges that go on and on and on. But is it a Roman road? So we need to go here to come and find out, to have a look. So that's the first aim of today. Bear in mind that these are political, civil boundaries, religious boundaries, parishes. A lovely straight line across the landscape. That might be the reason why it's a straight line. It's because they were boundaries and they wanted to mark those boundaries. So is there any remnant of the Roman here? Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything to an agger or any ditches, that sort of thing. See if there's any pottery. Shit. Well, made it through that all right. I'm surprised actually, to be honest. It's I was relatively, it was quite close to the top of my boots, but we made it. Pickled chili peppers, sourdough bread, just a small amount, I'm on a diet. Don't tell anybody, Stilton. We are developing a better food culture. Sourdough and Stilton. I mean, Stilton is the finest cheese in the world, if there are any French people watching this channel. Delicious. So we've always had good beer, good Stilton. Not necessarily good cheese, but Stilton's world class. Sourdoughs is something that's been new on the scene, well, sort of 10 years or so. I sneered at it. Middle class nonsense. Why would I spend 3 times as much on a loaf of bread with something sour in it? But why you should eat it, apart from a sense of authenticity, which it might not deserve, but it, you know, I come from a family of bakers. The other side of my my stepmother's family were bakers, 200 years. So I know what good bread is, because we had it. It was taken home every day. But I'd never heard of sourdough until it was started talking on TV. But what is good about it is it's got a nice, fluffy, expanded but dense interior. But it's seasoned. It's not empty of flavour, with a crunchy outer top. This has got a granary, it's got grains in it. And they of course are full of energy and oils and so on. So bread is really fattening. But the bread I normally have, the white sliced bread, 75p, has been for a couple of years. It hasn't gone up. It's still possible to eat a reasonable price, but this is sort of 2-3 times as much. But that is bread that is unfinished. It is not. It is dumpy, doughy, squishy nonsense. I do buy it, but I finish the baking process that the baker should have done. That is, I toast it. But anyway, let's try some of these pickles. Now these pickles they're not English, these are, every now and again Lidl gets in a batch of Greek stuff and we all descend upon it like gannets. They put up a sign saying, "Stop being gannets, you greedy bastards," in Lidl's. I noticed it yesterday, you know. And beautiful. Pips and all. It is a lovely snack. So anyway, Stilton. The reason I definitely bought a ploughman's today is this. This is Sheffield steel. It is a sepet, but its actual name when it was sold to me was as a peach pruning knife, I use it for two things: paring cheese and sealing cuttings from people's front gardens. I have pruned an entire plum tree, a whole plum tree with this. The curved edge creates a reaping, it lets you use a reaping action. Now I should, of course, even though you're probably 1,000 miles away from me now, I should, of course, when showing you a knife, point it like this, so the point is towards me and not you. That is only politeness. It is customary. Should never point anything towards anyone. But this does not lock. It is under under 2 inches in blade. It does not lock. It would be just as much a danger to me as it would to my antagoniser. You know, if I use this in anger. It is a tool for gardening and paring cheese. But there's a reason why I brought it today, and that is a riddle. And this is the riddle. I've slightly changed one word because it wasn't, I mean, the sheer arrogance of me to correct the English of somebody 1,000 years ago, but I have done because mine is more correct, but it is also easier for you to understand. I've chosen a part of the riddle that I might be able to, with a bit of play acting and a few props, I might be able to help you hear it as I speak it out. So here goes. See if you can tell who I am. Swift ich elm on fet, bad o weapon bearer, may on backer stondeth hair, swelke swear helm, hlifjath to airen over Arium, Ordem stepper in grene gras. The infernal godless algorithm thinks that you might like to watch this video next, but nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.